Hi again. In this video, I'm going to discuss with you about the rest of the features we have in Insert tab. Let's first discuss about the clip arts. Now, what is a clip art? Clip art is a kind of picture or the icons we get from the system itself, which is inbuilt in our PowerPoint or the Microsoft Office. So for this, just I'm going to take it to the last. This is the presentation we have made so far. It looks something like this. So I'm going to insert one extra slide over here to show you how we can make use of the clip arts. So just click over here and go in Home tab, click on New Slide and select the layout you want. Say I want this one, title only. I'm going to insert here like a thank you note, or it's better if I take a plain one, a blank slide. That makes more sense. So let's go and insert and look for the clip art that says thank you. So I have been already searching for it. So you can write over here whatever you want. Say if I want something related to computer, I can write here computer and hit the go button. And I'll find the available icons available in this particular place. If I want to have something about flowers, let's see what we find. Yeah, we got so many things. If I want to say thank you, so let's look for the thank you. So let's have something, let's have this one. So you can just click over it. It will be getting inserted here immediately, or you can have it by clicking over this drop down menu. When you hit this, you get something like this and you can click on the insert. Now it's up to you what you want to do with this picture. You want to make it small, big. This all will be done under the Format tab. We'll do it. So this is how you make use of the clip arts. Any kind of clip arts is available here. Just search for it and you find your appropriate clip art. Now let's work on the shapes. Now how the shapes are used. Let's see, I want one new slide with some format, say have blank once again, and let's have some shapes over here. Click on insert, click on shapes, and you get so many shapes available. The basics, the arrows, the equation shapes, and rest of the things. If you want to have some equation like 2 plus 2 equals to 4, you can simply use it by having these one. If you want some other kind of shapes, like if I want to have shape like rectangle, I'll just click that and then draw it on the slide by clicking the left button of the mouse and dragging it. Then you can also have another shape, like let's have one more rectangle maybe, and little bit rounded rectangle of course, and drag it in the same way. Now I want to have some connection between them. Let's have an arrow. This one looks fine. So I want it to be something like this. Now you can have a lot of formations with this shape. You can change the color, you can change the text, you can put the text in between. So let's work on this little bit. Just do the right click after selecting the shape. You have this fill bucket. Click over here, you can change the color. You see, the color inside gets changed. If you want to change some, you have added some text, something like that, you can change it from here. Right now we have not given any text, so it's not being shown. So let's see how the text is getting added. Now click again on the shape and right button of the mouse and you will find this option which is known as the edit text. Click over here and write the thing of your choice. Say hi, I am a rectangle. Okay, so wherever I move this shape, the text goes along. So you can even change the color of the text in this shape. Just like the text, again right click, change the color right from here, change the theme, and change the font. Let's have Arial black, or just Arial. And the size, let's have 20. And yeah, that's all for now. So this is how you can make shape and the text together, and you can have the flow charts, flow diagrams, whatever is available, DFDs, that's useful for your projects, for your subjects. So that's all about the shape for now. Other than that, we have smart art. So smart art is something like this. They have 3D effects, they work in hand with each other. So let's have a little view of if you want to have a list in smart art. So how it's going to happen? Let's have this one, basic block. Say we have a list of alphabets, say A, then I want B, C, D, and E. So this goes all together. You don't have to make separate shapes and then combine them, or you can just simply have this kind of 3D effect list instead of the that boring basic list that we made in the initial phase. This one, you can have the list over here. What if I let's take this list over here? Let's make the use of this smart art over here. And I want something like, let's see what we have. Vertical picture list. How about this? Yeah. So if you want to have the text, you can have text over here. So I'll just add the text over here like this. So if I have to write rose, and I don't want these things, so I'm going to remove them. And I'm going to insert picture over here. The picture of roses right here, just to have a little bit of idea that how it looks like. So let's have lily. And of course I don't want this one. I'm going to remove this. And picture of lily over here. And then I want tulip. Remove these. And let's have tulip picture over here. Perfect. So you see, in this way you can have as many as long list you want. Okay, so I hope you like this feature. This is one of the very useful thing. You can simply add as many things as you want. The shape, the designs are right up here. So when you click over this, you see that I've got this kind of thing. This is basically the design. It allows you to choose the way the graphic should look. So I want something more, yeah, this gives more of the embedding look. Or if you want to have something else, you can just click over it whenever you want. You can have like this, you can have like this, you can have the way you want. It's up to you. Or you can even change the colors. Let's get to something more colorful, something like this. Wow, it looks beautiful. So this is basically your text that you need to type. So that's all for the smart art right now. Let's see what we have about charts we're going to discuss later on, and let's go to the text box. So what is a text box? A text box is basically the box that you will get to add your additional information for which you don't have space on your slide. uh, I mean the inbuilt space, right? So if I want to write something over here, what I'll do, I'll just select it and I bring my cursor over here and click the mouse left button and keep dragging it. So I get something like this. So I can type anything. Hey, I am a text box. This is just to give the additional information, or in case you haven't taken the right layout and you want to make the text coming up there, if you even have taken the blank layout, in that case you can use that, and you can have the formatting in the same way like you had with any other shape or the by default text area. So let's change it to Times New Roman, and the size, let it be same way, and I'm going to change the color. Let's make it something darker, maybe orange. This looks fine, and let's increase the size a little bit. Yeah, it makes it more clearer. Perfect. So you see, the way you can use the things here is very easy. Next is the headers and the footers. Headers and footers are basically required to make the header part of your slides and the footer part of your slides. So let's see how it works. So whenever you want to click like have an header, then you can click over it and you see you will get something like this. Include on slide. If you want to have date and time appearing on your slides, you can click over this, or this will take your uh, date and time from your system, whatever the current date and time is present on your system. Or if you want to have a fixed date or time that should not be changed, you can click on fixed. See, it is coming right up here, and it will be displayed on all the slides starting from the first till the last. So wherever you keep it, doesn't matter if you have kept the header and footer on, it will be shown on all the slides of your presentation. It can be applied to all, it can be simple apply to. Then if you want to have slide number, let's have the slide number. If you want to have some special footer, you can have the footer, like I want my name to be appearing in all the slides. And if I don't want on the title slide, because my title slide is already having my name, so let's skip from there and now apply to all. You see, it's coming up here in the lower bottom part. In all the slides you can see the slide number, the date, and the creator or the author's name. That's my name. This is how you can make use of it. And next is the word art. Now what is a word art? Word art is one of the famous things of since this MS Office has came into existence. So what we do, we can simply use the kind of style you want and the way you want your text to be appear. Let's have something like this. Okay, so I just need to select the way it should be. Just select the text and you can have it. Even if you want a new text, you can type the new text, or if you want to have it with the existing text, you can have it with the existing text. I'm going to delete this one, and I want to have something more stylish. So let's go back and insert, click on word art, and this will show right up here. Though it's not replacing it, it's giving me an extra way to have the content. So of course I'm going to replace this one. I want this. and now this looks perfectly fine to me. So whatever the way you want this thing to appear, you can easily go in insert and have it from the word art. Then again the date and time, if you want it on your slide as a header and footer, you want in your notes and handouts. Notes are basically this one, the click to add note thing. And we are going on this very soon. And then we have handouts. Handouts are something that you can have a printed form of your all the slides on like in your hands while you're speaking and presenting your presentation. You can use it to read and keep it just on the dice for your kind of reference. So yeah, the last one is the media clips. So this is if you have want to insert any media like any kind of movie or any video clip or any sound clip in your presentation, you can simply click over here. Let's see. I don't need any sound here right now, but just to show you, just double click over here and you will find the path. Look for the correct path wherever your videos or audios are. Just click the right or the correct path, and from there you can have your audio or the video by selecting over it. So that's all for this video. Let's meet in the next.